Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Classic Wrestling Series. So, we had Turning Point 2004 last week, and I said at that show that we would review Judgment Day 2004 as the next episode. If you would like to look here, episode 85 of the Classic Wrestling Series. I'm an idiot. So I decided then, why don't we look at Judgment Day 2003? See episode 56. Yay! So I decided, you know what, screw this. Why don't we just do a week of AEW? Because we've got Dynamite coming up tonight. Well, tomorrow morning, technically. And we've also got Forbidden Door this Sunday. Why don't we check out AEW's All Out from 2019? I am breaking the rules a little bit. I did say in season 1 that we would look at pay-per-views from 5 years beyond. This is 3 years, so I'm kind of bending the rules a little bit for this one. But I really want to check this show out. I've been told it's good. So, yeah, my channel, my rules. I'm breaking the rules for this one. See also the Greatest Royal Rumble, I believe, and Stomping Ground 2019, I believe I did. Yeah, those were bad shows. It was either Super Showdown or Greatest Royal Rumble I did in this Classic Wrestling Series. I could be wrong. I'll double check. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's just get to our first matchup, which is a 6-man tag, SCU versus Jurassic Express. Let's do this. So just before we get to the matchup, guys, it is Super Showdown 2019, which is episode 35, and Stomping Ground 2019, which is episode 37, just so you guys know that one. So, let's get to this match, which is SCU versus Jurassic Express. This is a fun matchup. Great opener. Could have gone a little bit longer, but they did have a 20-minute time limit. But at the same time, they managed to get all their stuff in. Jurassic Express, unfortunately, do eat the pin in this time. But they don't lose credibility because they lost to a very good team, experienced team in SCU. And at the same time, Marco Stunt does eat the pin. 2 moments I want to get out. An Arabian arm drag by Jungle Boy onto Christopher Daniels. I rarely see that. That was really nice. And Christopher Daniels doing the floss. That's funny shit. But next up, ladies and gentlemen, oh my god, we've got Kenny Omega versus Pac. Yeah, let's watch this matchup, shall we? So, we just had Pac versus Kenny Omega. This was a fun matchup. It went slow, then fast, then slow, then fast, then slow, then fast, then slow. And Pac wins with the brutalizer. That was a shocker because, weirdly, he was pinned as well, but the referee called the submission win for Pac. But this was good. Like, there was a lot of maneuvers, couple of V-triggers. Again, it was weirdly paced, but it was paced in a way that it was entertaining as well. It was really fun. It was a good matchup. Surprising that Pac wins. Obviously, people would have thought that Kenny would have won, but no, Pac wins. They would have a 30-minute Iron Man match on Dynamite, if I recall, which was brilliantly done as well. I can't remember what that episode was of Dynamite, but this was a fun matchup because originally we were going to get Omega Mox, but this was good. There was a botch, unfortunately, when Pac goes for Poison Rana. They kind of mistimed it a little bit, but bar that, this is a fun matchup. Very entertaining. Pac gets the win, which is a bonus for me because I love Pac. I think Pac is damn good. And this would start a mini feud between Pac and Omega, which, to be fair, it's not bad. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's carry on watching this show. So far, 2 matches, and both matches have been very entertaining. Let's carry on with the show. So, our third match, ladies and gentlemen, is a Cracker Barrel Clash match between Jimmy Havoc, Joey Janela, and Darby Allin. Jesus Christ, this matchup. In, like, the first minute, Jimmy Havoc gets fucking duct taped to a chair, then fucking thumbtacks are put into his mouth, and then duct taped around, and then, like, a few minutes later, Darby Allin just goes from the top rope and just clashes onto him. Fuck me. This was brutal. Darby grabs a barrel and just fucking dives back and just eat shit with a barrel and the steel stairs. That looked fucking brutal. This was an insane matchup. Acid Rainmaker gets the win for Jimmy Havoc on Joey Janela. It's weird to think that Jimmy Havoc is gone from AEW due to the Me Too movement, and Joey Janela is not in the company anymore. It kind of sucks that he's not in the company anymore. It's really weird because you would have thought he'd stay in the company. Darby's the only one in this match that's still in the company. This was a really fun matchup, I have to admit. There wasn't that many hardcore there wasn't really that much hardcore stuff in there. Darby with the flip onto the guys onto the back of the basically does the old flip into a chair and sits on it. It's like one of the only few times he actually makes it, thank God. But this was a fun matchup. Jimmy getting the win, surprising. I mean, Darby did basically take himself out of the match. But at the same time, yeah, it was a fun matchup. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy hardcore matches. This was in the middle, actually. I did enjoy this match. Darby fucking killed himself in this match, but I think they didn't go as hard because we have got the ladder match coming up soon. So that's why. So let's carry on, ladies and gentlemen. So far, it has been an entertaining show. Let's hope the ball stays rolling. So we just had the Best Friends versus the Dark Order in a matchup for a bye in the tag team tournament. This was entertaining. Dark Order not as popular as they would become when Brody Lee gets involved. But at the same time, they were portraying heels at this time. Very sorry about that, guys. So at the same time, it is okay. I mean, Best Friends in this match as well. Very entertaining. Dark Order would get the win with their finishing move. But then the lights go out after they attack the Best Friends, and Orange Cassidy makes his debut, taking out the Creepers and sorting everybody out. It is a very fun debut. A lot of people are happy that Orange Cassidy makes his debut, and then obviously their best friends hug Orange Cassidy because they are, well, best friends. So let's not waste any more time, guys. A fun tag team matchup. Let's get to our next matchup because I am looking forward to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup is Hikaru Shida versus Riho in the women's tournament match. This is a fun matchup. It's Hikaru Shida and Riho. So, you know it's going to be a good matchup. Very entertaining. Well done. Well paced as well. And Riho gets the win. Goes on to face Nyla Rose. And obviously, Riho would become the first AEW Women's Champion moving forward. Nyla Rhodes comes out and basically targets Riho immediately after the match. Doesn't attack her, but just targets her because obviously they don't have their match on Dynamite. So again, fun matchup. It's one of their problems with AEW that they've had since day one. They only have one women's match on a show. It's kind of hard to do that because I really want to see the women's division thrive. It's a fun division. There needs to be a couple more matches from the women's division, maybe 2 if we can. So it just gets to that point where it's like, oh, come on, please, let's just get 2 more women's matches in AEW, please. So, bar that, fun matchup, entertaining. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is Cody Rhodes versus Sean Spears. This is going to be a fun matchup. Sean Spears has Tully Blanchard, and obviously we know Cody's going to have a certain someone in his corner. But who will it be? Let's find out. So, promo package, build up, very nice, very well done. But let's not waste any more time, guys. Let's get to this matchup. So we just had Cody Rhodes versus Sean Spears. This is a entertaining matchup. Again, high, low, high, low, high, low. We get MJF and Tully Blanchard having a facade. That was brilliant, funny as fuck. But then Arn Anderson comes out and just fucking spine busters Sean Spears, best in the business. You know, it had a bit of stink on it, but at the same time, it was a bit awkward at the same time. You know, seeing Arn Anderson do that is very weird. At the same time, Cody gets the win. Oh, no, I'm a bit torn on this one because I feel like Sean should have won. But at the same time, given the run he's had now, it's a bit weird. I still think you know, Shawn should have won this match, had a rematch, and blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, it is a, you know, this is a fun matchup, bar the interference. Cody grabbing a chair, trying to use it on Shawn, throws it to Shawn, and then hits a disaster kick on Shawn Spears with the chair. Not really a disqualification, but at the same time kind of is. And then a Crossroads gets the win. 1, 2, 3. It was fun, it was entertaining. We'll see what our next matchup is going to be. So we just had the ladder match, the Escalada de los Muertes, for the AAA tag team titles against the Lucha Brothers and the Young Bucks. Holy shit, this match was insane. Tables galore. You get a table, you get a table, you get a table, and everybody gets a table. Jesus fucking Christ, this is absolutely disgustingly good. Matt and Nick get injured in this match because holy crap, they put some work into each other. I think it's Matt or Nick gets destroyed by a ladder, literally gets landed right on the back. Nick or Matt gets put through a table, which ends up not being both of them. Holy shit, that looked insanely bad. And well, the Lucha Brothers get the win, hold on to the AAA Tag Team titles, and all of a sudden, 2 masked men have made an appearance with President Masks. I believe it's Ronald Reagan and someone else. But obviously, this would be Santana and Ortiz. Pride and Powerful make their debut in AEW and would join Inner Circle the next night. Very entertaining. This was a fun matchup. It's Nixon and Kennedy, I believe. I could be wrong. But it is amazing to see that, you know, Pride and Powerful in AEW now, because the fans are going to go mental in a minute once they get back. I'm surprised the Young Bucks have fucking survived this match. Holy shit, it was insane. So that is our semi-main event, the ladder match. I believe the only match we've got left is Jericho and Paige for the title, I believe. But so far, the show has been entertaining as all hell. Very good. Let's watch our main event. So we just had Hangman Adam Page versus Chris Jericho for the AEW World Championship in the first ever AEW World Championship match. This was entertaining as a title match. Page being the unsung champion, you know, never been a world heavyweight champion before. Jericho, multi-time world champion. A lot of people would say that this is a bad decision by AEW. Actually, I believe it was a good call because, look, I like Hangman, but at the time he wasn't ready to be champion. Jericho winning actually adds a bit more, you know, it adds legitimacy to the belt. And he would go on to hold the belt for a long time. Then Moxley would hold it. Then Kenny would hold it. Now, then Hangman would hold it. And now Punk would hold it. And then we're getting the whole Forbidden Door AEW Interim World title match. But at the same time, Jericho winning the belt makes a lot more sense because at the same time, it needs to be legitimized. It needs to be a longevity thing. And AEW did do the right thing by putting the belt on Jericho. And at the end of the day, this was a fun title match. Were there better title matches? Yes, definitely. Page versus Omega was a damn good match. Definitely better than this match. But for the first title match, it was entertaining. So, AEW All Out. My God, this was a good show. Entertaining, right timings, everything going down. Best match of the night, definitely the Escalada de la Muerte match, the ladder match for the AAA Tag Team titles. That was entertaining. That was well done. And at the same time, it was well paced. Everything on this show was well paced. And at the same time, it was a clean show. There would be better shows than this show. You know, there'd be better shows from AEW, but this was a damn entertaining show. Like I say, I'll leave part 1 in the link below. Ladies and gentlemen, also please check out AEW, CWS episode 85 right here, Judgment Day 2004, and episode 56, which is Judgment Day 2003, if you would like to see those reviews. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. As always, stay safe, have fun, and TTFN. Ta-ta for now.